Hello there. So it is. This was actually a very big surprise when I read about this. Thing is, I don't use Twitter that much. I say, even though I use Twitter quite a lot. This came out of the blue. Like I opened YouTube and it was like predicting the final Switch One Direct, and I was like, "What do you mean? Like a few years from now, and they'll do the last games on the Switch One?" No, they meant this Direct because this is the last Switch One Direct. Really, the last Direct that just has Switch One stuff. And I'm quickly, before I'm going to continue on yapping, I'm going to actually check if the audio is still all good. And I hope it is. Yep, seems to be good. You can hear me. That's all that really matters, in it at the end of the day. Yeah, so this Direct is... I thought that they would just put like cross-gen games on the next Direct. But maybe the next Direct is just that long that they were like, okay, we need a separate one for the Switch One games. Maybe. I don't know. I'm not an industry special man. I'm just a guy on YouTube. I do game design, but I don't do like I don't look at don't go and look at the industry and go, yes, I'm gonna do this and this and this. No, I do know that next week they're gonna do a new 3D Mario, and I say I know this. It's Nintendo. They could surprise me. They could do whatever the hell they want. Anyway, I'm actually gonna make. Can I put OBS? Why is OBS not snapping to the window? Oh, look! You can see OBS at the bottom of the screen there. I don't know why it's not snapping OBS because everything else is snapping. Oh, it doesn't matter. Just leave OBS floating there. There it is, floating comfortably on the bottom screen. Ooh. The very rare place. Also, chat was. Let's open up chat. Someone was in chat. It's disappeared now. Someone was in chat before this. I believe it's someone from school. Yeah. The thing is, with being on Linux, this is the one big thing. Is I can't shut up about me being here. You know, the one thing is. The Discord presence detection doesn't work, so I have to like do a bunch of workarounds and all that. Anyway, in terms of what's going to be in this Direct, I'm looking at chat and I'm going, there's a lot of Tomodachi Life, and there was a lot of Tomodachi Life a few years ago as well. It's actually been something that people have wanted for a very, very long time. Mario Kart 9 is going to be next week, so I'm going to stream that as well if I have time. It depends on what time exactly it is. They announced it already, but I can't be bothered doing the thing. Like I don't even know what day of the week it is. It's the 4th, right? That they're going to do it. It's on a Friday. That should be fine. Yeah, might be on the train, but who knows? I don't know. Anyway, like in terms of stuff that would be here, I'm not quite sure. So Deltarune seems a reasonably safe bet. If it's going to be announced here, it would be like if Deltarune's going to be announced at a Direct, it's going to be here because it's going to be a Switch One game, right? Like why make Deltarune chapter 3? I think why make that specific to this? I think that makes sense. Pal World, yeah, no. One thing I'm personally really hoping for, actually, Dan sent me a list a few days ago, yesterday, of like stuff that he wanted or like he would like to see or like is maybe kind of realistic and be a bit optimistic. I really want to see those Zelda remasters from the Wii U. They are the last few droplets that the Wii U has to still like to go like, oh yeah, if you want to play Twilight Princess, get a goddamn Wii U because God is dead and we killed him. I think I put my phone all the way over there because if it vibrates, like you'd be able to hear it. I'm actually gonna pull up that list that Dan sent me and see. Yeah, there were a few bingos I saw, but all of them were jokes. Wait, let me see. Yeah, so Kirby Planet Robot. I do think we might see Kirby. It's been long enough since the last one that I think we could definitely see another Kirby game. If it's going to be a remaster of a 3DS game, I don't know. It's possible. It might just be a fully new game as well. I don't know. They're going to mention Metroid Prime 4. That is pretty much guaranteed. I'm going to bet on that. That's guaranteed. Hollow Knight Silk Song. One day, lads. I'm not holding my breath, but then again, I haven't played Hollow Knight yet anyway, so like it's not like I'd die if it didn't get announced. Metroid Prime 2 and 3 remasters. Re-releases maybe, but I don't think they'd go as far as they did for Metroid Prime 1. I just don't think so. Re-releases is possible though. And a bunch of random shit no one will care about. Yeah, outside of that, like, yeah, Tomodachi Life would be nice. Rhythm Heaven would also be nice, actually. People are saying Kid Icarus. Like, the thing is, these are not going to be very big games. We already mostly know what's going to be, like, the last big games. Prime 4 is going to be the swan song. If you want, you can put Legends ZA in that same little swan song area. But we already know what's going to be, like, the Switch One's last big game, which is Prime 4. Which is funny, because it was also one of the system's first big games. It was announced at the announcement for at the first event for the Switch. It's kind of wild, isn't it? Yeah, Kid Icarus would be cool, but I just don't think so. I really don't think so. I think Kid Icarus, maybe. I'm willing to say something. Hello, Taro, Switch, yes. Nintendo Switch 1, this one is. Actually, let's grab my Switch. Let's put it on the camera to show you. This is a Switch 1 Direct. My Switch is in such a dire same for my controller thing here. My Switch is in such a dire state. This that's a little sticker that I put on that because one of the screws got loose while I was trying to fix Joy-Con drift, because I put like a thingy in here, like a pad on the back, and I remember it was this red one I had a bunch of issues with because the side bit is on a ribbon cable and that actually broke off. This thing is dead, Zoe, by the way. This thing is not going to power on. Yeah, no. Oh, wait, what? It's powering on! I haven't used my Switch in so long. I should really do so. Like, I bought Tears of the Kingdom. Like, no OLED Switch 2 is criminal, though. Yeah, I mean, they can upsell you for it later on. That's the thing. They can charge like $400 for this one. They can charge $500 for the Switch 2 OLED. But yeah, for the Switch 2, I'm like, if the games are going to be there next week, I'm sold. I'm buying one. Like, genuinely, I like, if the games are going to be there, no question. Like, if the 3D Mario game is good, and I mean, I do also need, I need to have time to play games. Hopefully the system launches during the summer, and like I can do that during the summer break. Ooh. There we go, we're starting. Okay. Didn't use it since my online ran out. Oh, my online ran out so long ago as well. But yeah, I need to play Tears of the Kingdom. I got it for such a bargain, but I just didn't play it. Well, we are immediately... This is Dragon Quest, isn't it? I believe so. We're immediately going into a game, immediately jumping in. Is it? What is this? I mean, it's like one of those 2D HD sort of remakes. Is it? I think it's Dragon Quest, yeah. I'm pretty sure this is Dragon Quest. Yeah, like the horned guys. Yeah, this has to be, right? It is on half volume, right? Oh no, it's on full volume. Wait, I had mine set for like half volume. That might have been a little bit loud early on. Because like, this is a... It is, I love the OST. Okay, that's good. Which game is this? Because they did HD remakes for a good few of them. And outside of like, sorta... It seems like the pixels aren't fully aligned with each other on a grid, so, but like, outside of that, it's nice to have remakes of these games. I'm not that big of a... Yeah, Dragon Quest 1 and 2 HD 2D. Oh yeah, wait, this was already announced? Maybe, I don't know. But yeah, this is good. Good place to start for the Dragon Quest series. Great place to start with the Direct as well. Like, if you're a good Dragon Quest fan, that is a big reveal. Oh no, I don't know if it's a big reveal because I'm not sure if it already was announced.
We'll also have a Nintendo Direct for Nintendo Switch 2 on April 2nd.
I've already made the thumbnail for that one. It was gonna be the thumbnail for this video, but I miss Iwata, same. I do as well. The thing is, I didn't watch Directs back when he was still around, but I have watched a lot of those old Directs again.
We hope you're excited for more information.
Yeah, honestly, this seems like a really good place to start with Dragon Quest. Like, if you're one of those people who has to start with the first game in a series, then yeah, this is a really good way. What's this? Why does that look so photoshopped? Okay.
2 minutes until oxygen 0.
What is this?
Help me.
Is this some pre-established? No sleep for... Whoa, okay.
The latest entry in the
Apparently this is a series. Watching my friend's life every time on that couch. Damn, that sounds so good.
Embedded in his left eye. Your mission is to track
Damn, Keanu Reeves. What is this? I've never heard of this series.
To investigate Iris's whereabouts. Dive into a subject's dreams to reveal clues hidden deep within.
How can a visual novel look this
and solve
like
puzzles in
I don't want to say bad, but like the graphics are man.
Will bring you one step closer to the truth. Uncover what's hidden in reality and dreams.
I've never heard of this series.
No Sleep for Kaname Date from The Somnium Files launches on the Nintendo Switch.
Because short titles don't exist anyway. This is such a weird second game.
Unleash the supernatural.
I don't know what this is either. I do vaguely recognize. Wait, is this Persona? This feels very Persona. This is also a remaster, isn't it?
A classic Atlas action RPG.
Yeah, Atlas, okay.
With remastered HD graphics and enhanced gameplay.
Raidou remastered.
Set in the capital city.
Okay.
Taisho 20.
I've been meaning to get into Atlas games. I've been meaning to get into those, but they're all so long. I want to start with something that's a little bit more action oriented. I was kind of interested in Persona 5 Strikers, but this seems cool. Yeah, like stuff like this is like, you can't be angry at this. It's a remaster of like, I think it looks like sort of a PS2 era game. So like, or maybe PS3 even, I don't know. Yeah. You can't complain about this, like it's just a remaster, it's perfectly good. And it's an Atlas game, so like you can't complain about that either. You've got enough bang for your buck there. It's probably like a 100-hour game.
Guide Raidou through a series of strange incidents.
I assume you're the bird who gave us a call?
As he uncovers a conspiracy that will shake the capital to its core. Raidou Remastered: The Mystery of the Solar.
I've never heard of this, but seems cool. Yeah, I think a lot of this is going to be remasters, and that's like not something you can just immediately guess, you know.
Consume darkness.
What? Like these are such vague.
With your memories gone, you have been summoned to a strange, unfamiliar world.
Very much Metroidvania vibes right from the start.
But who is this spherical stranger, moored in a mysterious...
A lot of like smaller indie games though, or like, I mean, I say that this is the first one that's actually a proper indie game, but and I say that not knowing at all what the development history behind this game is, but it feels a little bit like an indie game.
You can phase shift and
a bit of a smaller game.
To explore areas
Metroid 2 meets Pac-Man? Wait, yeah, this is so Metroid 2 coded though. This is so Metroid 2.
To unleash powerful attacks.
This feels very, very Metroid 2.
Resources that can then be used to enhance your abilities.
This actually seems kind of cool. Secret level of the game, yeah.
To uncover Puck's true goal and devour enemies to survive this cruel world. Experience a dark twist on the iconic Pac-Man when Shadow Labyrinth launches on Nintendo Switch July 18th.
Wait, Bandai Namco? They made Pac-Man. So like I was thinking this was just happened to be the case, but like They made Pac-Man into a Metroidvania. Oh, this is cute. Patapon, yeah, I'm vaguely familiar with this. Yeah. This game has such a cool art style. Wasn't this on PSP?
For example, Pata Pawn advances them forward, while Pawn Pata Pawn has them attack.
This seems like a cool way to do it, yeah.
Enter fever mode and get a big boost in power.
I haven't played this yet. I am familiar with the iconography. I've seen these little eye fellas before. I've seen them around. But I've not played this yet. I think this is like a PSP or PS Vita game originally. Yeah, so far a lot of remasters. Which is fine, You know, what else are you going to put on the Switch 1?
Lead the Patapons and march forth when Patapon 1+2 Replay launches on Nintendo Switch.
Yeah.
July 11th.
Nice. If it also goes on PC, I might even, or maybe even on Switch. I think if it's
a cozy place nestled in a windswept valley. This is where your new life.
Fellas, it's been 5 years since New Horizons. You don't... Well, yeah, that's the free space. Mark off your free space. No matter which bingo card you have, mark off your free space, fellas. There's a farming game.
Has no shortage of activities to get up to.
I mean, it's not necessarily farming yet, but there will be farming.
Tend to your farm
Oh, there
crops and caring for animals.
Yep. Elon Musk statue? That's that. I don't remember what the statue looked like, but I. Sure.
As our sales grow, you'll help the once famous.
Oh no! No!
You can also get to know the locals.
I'd like to spend more time with you.
And maybe nurture a relationship if you find.
Oh no! Yeah, no. Let's not talk about that. Yeah, it's kind of Harvest Moon a little bit, isn't it? Oh, is it literally Harvest Moon? It could also be, I'm not sure. If it's not, it's very inspired by it.
And your new life on the farm begins when Story of Seasons.
Oh wait, no, yeah, they already showed the title. Yeah, that was right. It was something else. Story of Seasons, Grand Bazaar. Such a weird title. Like, is this the first game in the series, or what? Like.
Story of Seasons series.
Okay, apparently it's a series. I didn't know.
Next, please take a look at this.
Okay, there's going to be a slightly bigger announcement. Okay, fellas, let's sit upright. No, posture check. Come on. Is this Prime 4? This looks like sort of the end of the previous Prime 4 trailer. It is Prime 4. Wow, this is like... This looks really good. Like, because compared to Prime 1, like Prime Remastered, right? Because I played Prime 1 through Remastered. Oh, that's the first time I finished it. I do own the original game, actually twice. The Wii version and the original. But I finally finished it on Remastered. But this has, like, really big, like, focal points, like, points of interest, that's what I was trying to say.
With a colossal tree at its center.
It feels so like it feels just like the classic like Prime games.
She was unexpectedly transported to.
This is great.
Stone figures and other relics to carve a path forward.
Yeah, they showcase that. You know, the scanning is still there.
She's not alone though.
What's with the purple like suit stuff?
Living in the jungle.
Oh my god.
Waiting to strike.
It's kind of cool that it's like a lot more natural, right? Like I know there's a lot of nature in like Chozo Ruins and all that in the first game, and I don't know about the later games. But yeah, this is cool. I'm absolutely gonna play this. When I'm not entirely sure. When I have time, I might not get it immediately. Maybe if it's like on sale or something. Which like, this is worth 60 euro. Like don't get me wrong. This is absolutely worth full price. Like this is gonna be a great game.
Allow her to control the trajectory of her beams.
Holy hell!
Of her mind. were these powers bestowed upon Samus?
Okay. This game looks so good. This genuinely looks so nice. Look at this!
After being summoned to Vuros, the threads intertwining beyond space and time are beginning to weave a new tale.
2025. Do we not have a release date yet, though? Come on! Come on. No, no release date. Okay, that was a good trailer, though. Don't get me wrong. But I wish we got a release date. Whoa. Red Samus? Oh, that is sick. Oh, oh my god. That is the best outfit yet. Arlo's probably screaming right now, me likey. Oh, believe me, I like this a ton as well. I'm a Metroid fan in and out as well. The only games I haven't played are Prime 2 and 3, but I love the 2D ones and Prime 4. Like the thing is, I didn't really know what they were talking about with Dread back when it was announced, but between the announcement and release of Dread, I played every single 2D game. Ferrari Samus, yeah, it kind of does, doesn't it? But like, it's so cool. That's such a cool outfit. And then we follow up by this. No, they just like put some game in here so the reactors can just talk about Prime 4. Yeah, that game's gonna do numbers. Well, I mean, I don't know if it's gonna sell numbers, but it's definitely gonna be critically acclaimed. Like, ooh. It is very, very good. I really want to play it. I do wonder what Switch 2 improvements they're going to be, because it's probably going to run better on Switch 2, if I had to guess. Yeah. Yeah, this is... There's nothing to say about this one, come on. Later today, okay, yeah, cool. Cool for the people who, like, sure, if you're excited for this, the one guy, cool. Yeah, Prime 4. Oh, this seems nice. Wait. This seems really nice.
College, where students strive to master the magical art.
Chucklefish.
During class,
oh, that's the publisher, isn't it? That's not the dev. This looks very cute.
And learn advanced techniques.
This is very cute. I like this. This is so cute.
Hang out with friends at their homes.
I'm probably immediately gonna forget about this game. Like, there's a few games like that I remember being like really like, oh wow. I remember even like E3 2021. It was like, wow, some really cool games that I never ended up playing again. But like, this looks so cute.
Plus, up to 4 players can make magic together.
Look at this. This is so cute. I love how I'm like, it seems like I'm just as excited for this as I am for Prime 4. Believe me, Prime 4 is a lot more exciting to me. I don't start just screeching. Unless it's a Mario game. If they show some kind of like really cool Mario game, I will screech. I mean, I made monkey noises for 3 days straight after the Mario Wonder release.
Action, adventure, and arcade games await.
Okay, this is a bit more of a sizzle reel. What's this? This looks beautiful. This looks beautiful. Oh my god, this is beautiful.
Upgrade your trusty cane with magical parts. Then
seems to be a little bit, yeah, it seems to be a little DuckTales coded, yeah.
Can you uncover the secrets the archipelago?
This is really cool.
Find out when the Eternal Life of Goldman launches on.
It's kind of also nice to see like directions to know like what's going on in the like not indie but also not like AA. Like kind of like is single A a thing? I should know this. Usually people don't refer to something as single A, but yeah, this Gradius stuff, nice.
Gradius 3
would have been nice to have this on Switch Online instead, but I mean, I say that, but it's also nice to just have like physical, oh not physical, but just a standalone game. That's what I meant to say. Oh, they did this for another remaster of Gradius as well. They just made a new game. And just like, again, awesome stuff.
on Nintendo
Later today,
eShop.
even. Awesome.
Battle to the beat in Rift of the
Oh, this was
Necrodancer.
announced.
Corresponding buttons in each lane to fight monsters.
Yeah, Rift of the Necrodancer. This was
Keep the cadence going with epic boss battles.
This was announced
Remix stages
a while back. I don't actually remember how long ago. But this is a bit more of a... well, I want this. I don't know what that was in reference to. If it was to the Kane game, that would be very... Wait, why is Peppino there?
Rift of the Necrodancer launches
I
on
guess that
Nintendo Switch
makes sense.
later
I don't know.
today.
Oh, it's already later today. All right. It was announced a while back. I remember being like, this is very cool.
Store.
Might check it out at some point. I wasn't the biggest fan of
Welcome to Tamagotchi Plaza.
I don't remember if it was the
Brand new
original
entry
Crypt of the
Tamagotchi
Necrodancer. I
Connection
think it was
series.
Cadence of Hyrule. I played a little bit of it.
Stores galore.
I was a bit mixed on it. Like the execution is good, but the concept maybe just doesn't really appeal to me that much.
Solo or with a friend at the dentist. And arrange plates.
The evolution of the
afternoon tea
Tamagotchi.
shop.
You can now
12
feed them
wonderful
macarons.
stores need your help.
Cadence of Hyrule was so good. Okay, then maybe I should give it another try then, because like I don't know, maybe I just wasn't in the mindset for it. Because like movement with rhythm feels a little iffy. I don't know. But that might just be like my mindset during playing it. It was a while back, but I played it. I should check it out again. Might even stream it at some point, honestly.
When Tamagotchi Plaza launches on Nintendo
Tamagotchi
Switch,
Plaza.
June 27th.
So yeah, this is, I guess, like if you want a Tamagotchi nowadays, like this is what you do. You make like a dinner party. Oh, Pokemon's EA. Yeah, I didn't react to that Pokemon presentation. I don't remember why. I think it was that I had class or something. I don't remember.
Welcome to Pokemon
I did watch
Legends
bits and
ZA,
pieces
a
of
new
it
title in the
afterwards.
Pokemon series.
And this game really does, like, it has some of like the best starters or my favorite starters.
The setting is this metropolis.
And yeah, the setting is like, people were complaining about the map being too small, which like, that's a good thing. I'd rather have a map that's quite small and like actually has stuff to do in it rather than like some enormous map for no reason. Yes, the game looks rough, but it makes some strides to evolve the Pokemon formula, so like you can't be mad at it. That's sort of what I
Scattered all over
what I
town
think.
are wild zones.
So parks.
These areas are special environments where wild Pokemon can live comfortably, even within the city.
Live comfortably. Live comfortably throws a Pokeball. Me brushing my teeth right now.
They might be hostile. Them can
I
even
hope
battle
maybe that for the
on
next,
roof
like for when they do a Switch 2 Pokemon game, like it'll at least look a little bit. Oh no. Oh no. It'll look at least a little bit nicer. But what's going on? Oh good. Did my internet goddamn die? Oh good. Oh? Are we good? Are we there? Okay, I think we are.
If your spot
It was just a little bit confused. Just very little bit confused. I genuinely thought my stream died. Oh, no, come on, please. It works for good. Okay, this is... Okay, wait, what if we try and go back a little bit? Okay, that seems fine.
Strike first before being seen. and
Okay,
they'll land us a
just like 5 seconds. Oh. God damn it. Even the world does not want me to see more of this game. I did not watch the full trailer originally, so I didn't know everything that changed. I was like, oh yay, finally I can look at it. And then it just doesn't. It just goes, nah. Oh, come on. That's a shame. I think it's my internet. It's fully just like, nah. But like, I'm not oh no, I am dropping frames apparently. I don't know. The magic of the internet. Okay, there we go. It's like loading again a little bit. Fellas, welcome to technical hell. Wait, give me a sec. Maybe refresh it a few more times. Let me close that Switch 2 trailer.
Please be on the
Yeah, look at this. 360p, my favorite.
Please take a look at this.
Okay, this is actually important. Please don't freeze. Please.
Hello there.
It's Rhythm Heaven!
The game you're about to see.
It's Rhythm Heaven! It's actually... They still know that it exists!
But what
My
is this?
God!
Funny little rhythm games.
It actually... They acknowledge the existence of Rhythm Heaven. Why am I more excited about this than the overview trailer of Prime 4? He's so round. He's such a little goober.
It sounds easy. But the timing is super tricky.
Poor Circle. They just gave the Circle some legs.
Rhythm.
It's Rhythm Heaven. Now, what I really wonder is, are they gonna call it Rhythm Paradise here in Europe? You can't see my mouse, but like...
In this game, you might do almost anything, but you'll need to do it in rhythm.
I love Rhythm Heaven. It's like I played through most of Mega Mix, I think it was, on the 3DS. And like that properly got me into rhythm games. Yeah, it's just more Rhythm Heaven, which is exactly what we need. This is so nice.
Brand new entry in the Rhythm Heaven series. Rhythm
Heaven Groove. Okay. Now I wonder, because I'm watching this on Nintendo of America, which usually actually I use Nintendo of UK. I wonder if they call it Rhythm Paradise. Probably not. I'm going to. Sorry, pardon me. No, probably not. I'm going to guess like they just use the same title for everything nowadays.
What kinds of rhythms do you think you'll hear? We hope you look
What kinds of rhythms do you think you hear? That's a weird. Yes, all of us. One of us. One of us. I'm gonna try and put my own stream back on, see if the preview works. There you go. Should be fine. Please don't freeze.
With
Oh,
game cards,
Mario
you can
Wonder.
put a game featuring Mario in this Nintendo Switch system, and a
What is
Legend of
this?
Zelda game in this one.
Okay.
Freely inserting the games you have on hand into any system you want.
Okay.
But what if digital games could be as flexible and convenient as game cards?
What?
Well, here's what we came up with. Introducing
Wait.
the Virtual Game Card.
Wait, you can download.
Feature, virtual game cards can be used for digital games.
Wait, what? I thought this was the. I thought you were downloading a physical game cartridge. How the fuck does this work?
When purchasing the digital version of a game, it will be loaded onto your system as a virtual game card, allowing you to play that title.
What is this like the MIG switch, but like official?
Dedicated management screen.
Oh, you can finally manage games on your account.
Which games you can play on your system.
But like,
If you
what
have
is the-
two Nintendo Switch systems?
what
you
is
can
the
eject
goal
the
of
virtual game
this?
card from one and load it onto the second.
Okay.
Now you can play this game on the second system wherever and whenever you want, just as if you had inserted a physical game card. With virtual game cards, you can freely load and arrange which games you play on up to 2 systems.
Who is this for?
Local communication with your second system is required. But
So wait, is this just streaming the game to the other system?
You can also lend out virtual game cards to your Nintendo account family group members. Connect to your family group member system via local wireless when you want to lend a game. Choose the title you're lending and who you're lending it to.
Okay. I'm never gonna use this.
And you're done. They can now play on their own system.
But like, is it streaming from the other system? How is this? How are the files?
Games can be lent out
You could
in
already do
weeks,
this.
after
I
which
think
they
it's
will
save file. No, but this is games. Like, this is not the save files. Like, you can play the whole
Digital
game.
games
But like, is
even
this
easier to
streaming? Is
use.
it?
Virtual
No, you
game
don't have to sign into your account on both. It's game
The
sharing.
virtual
Yeah, but you
game
can't
card
play
feature
at the
lets you
same
swap
time.
games between Nintendo Switch systems
And like, how is it transferring the files over? Because like these Switch games are up to like 14 gigabytes or something. Actually, digital games can be as big as they want. Like, you're not just like quickly airdropping that. That is one of the most confusing software updates I've ever seen. I don't know who that's for. Like, yeah, it's game sharing, I guess, but like, it's such a weird way to do it. Like Steam? You can't do that on Steam either. Well, yeah, but like, it seems like with the way that they show it, like you move the virtual game card around, and like you can just move it to another system, and you'll just have it on the other system. But like, you need to download it. I guess it's just linking the game to your. Well, no, the game was already linked to your account. I'm kind of confused. Now think of it this way. I made it sound epic, but it was so complicated. Now think of it this way: we have two Switches, and yeah, and like I'd be able to like link my Switch with yours, and be able to like share a game. So yeah, I guess it's just game sharing. But why did they do it like this? I don't know. This just feels like a really inconvenient or like really unclear way to do it. I don't know. I'm never gonna use this probably. Throw me in a Discord call. Hard to explain here. Wait. Okay. Let's see. Can I? Wait. Let's quickly open Discord. Wait. What screen is this? Oh no. Wait, fellas. Move. That's the wrong display. There we go. I don't have my thing set up for it. You're luckily not missing much. It's just Pokemon. Wii U trailer. I'm getting lots of anime currently. Okay, I'll try and throw you in a voice call. I'll see if that works. Sure. I don't know how loud this is gonna be. That we need a quick Dan to explain. There you are. Hello.
Okay, so I like initially I didn't get it. It just looked fucking weird how they were presenting it.
Yeah.
But it makes sense. So basically, what it is with the Switch now, say my brother owns I don't know, Super Mario RPG, right? And I want to play it on my Switch. The only way I can do that is if I sign in with his account on my Switch. The issue is then his is the primary Switch, but the account needs to be on two Switches. This literally does what Steam does.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Where you have game sharing. So he doesn't need to sign into his account, but I can borrow games from his library.
Okay, but it's just such a weird way to do that, making them.
Yeah, it was a weird way to the way they described it. I think they should have just called it game sharing.
Yeah, that makes a lot more sense. I didn't really know what it was doing at the time.
Yeah, because it's literally game sharing. It's a good thing. It means I don't have to buy two copies of the same game. But yeah, now I can just like borrow games from his library without having to sign in with his account. So that's quite nice. But that's literally all it is.
Okay. I wish I could make you louder, but I think I have to like make this a bit louder and then have the stream be a little bit less loud.
Yeah.
That should work. Yeah, I also normally have like, a thing that shows you... Oh, everybody's golf! Wait. Wasn't that like the thing that John from Good Vibes Gaming really liked? Wasn't this like a PlayStation exclusive series?
I think it was.
Oh, not anymore.
Mario Golf's got steady competition.
I mean, nothing can top Mario Golf, really.
True.
In the single-player challenge mode, compete in tournaments
cool.
and
like with a lot of stuff, I'm just like, this seems cool. And then I was
I mean, I wasn't expecting too much from this direct. It was going to be a lot quieter than usual.
Or obstacles might fall. It's golf that's not quite par.
Using virtual game cards is a convenient way to manage, swap, and lend out digital games to your Nintendo Switch.
Together locally or in online play.
Yeah, so game sharing.
Yeah, so it's game sharing. But I guess it's also technically game sharing between systems, not just between accounts.
Everybody's golf hot shots lands on
the thing is, they say between systems, but I think they meant accounts. Because how else do you manage that? Like,
Unite
Yeah,
some of
I don't
Marvel's
know.
greatest superheroes in the fight against evil. Pair up 2 heroes from the roster of 15,
Marvel
including the likes of the
Cosmic Invasion.
spectacular Spider-Man
I don't know if this is
and
new
the
or
ferocious Wolverine
remaster, but
to take on the
either way,
challenge.
looks cool.
From close quarters
Seems to be
combatants
similar to
Yeah.
real aces,
Shredder's Revenge.
you can mix and match a variety of heroes.
yeah,
for
the
an
Teenage
amazing
Mutant
array of
Ninja Turtles game.
possibilities.
I like that game.
And
That was cool.
swap between your
Yeah,
team
I
of
haven't.
two
I still
at
haven't
any time.
played. Like with so many things, I
Take
still haven't
advantage of
played
your
it yet.
team's
But
strengths to
one day.
overwhelm
I played
your
it.
foes.
I played it with my cousin because he really likes Ninja Turtles, and I remember playing the old SNES games very fondly. So
The
that
battle
was
for
fun.
The fate of the Marvel universe begins when
yeah, the SNES games
Marvel
are also
Cosmic
cool.
Invasion. launches
Weirdly
on
enough, there's
Nintendo
one
Switch.
guy doesn't have support
is
for
our
more than
last
4
game
controllers at once,
Please take a look.
Huh?
which I had no idea. I mean, in most cases, it won't ever be used, but
Yeah, because
It's
in most cases.
weird that it's a
Wait, is
quirk.
this like Animal Crossing? Oh wait!
Oh, no.
Mies,
Whoa.
Mies,
Is this
Mies.
Tomodachi
Is
Life?
this Tomodachi Life?
Holy-
Is it finally
oh my
real?
god! My brother's gonna be super hyped for this. Holy!
Oh my god!
It looks so good though.
I can read you the video. I can read you the classic Tomodachi Life video, the classic episode.
Yeah. Oh, it's a sequel. It's not even a port.
Yeah,
Tomodachi
obviously,
Life
this looks
living
nothing
the
like the original.
dream.
Living the dream.
It looks great though.
Yes. 2026. Yeah, this is. I'm picking this up. I'm gonna make a video on this.
2026. Yeah.
2026. I'm absolutely making a video on this.
What is with the giant me?
No.
Is that the dream Yeah, it's a dream
Yeah, it's-
sequence.
It has to be.
One of the goofy little.
I
Oh,
love
they're
how
bringing back Mies
occasionally
though.
they bring
Finally, it
back
took them long enough.
Yeah, but like sometimes they bring them back, and then sometimes they make the sports mates. Like,
That was
Yeah.
side
Oh,
of
that
it.
that caught me off guard.
First
Like,
yeah,
in the
I thought it was
series
Animal
in over
Crossing
10
at
years.
first.
In the trailer, we saw me characters.
I like
living
the
on an
style
island
they're
at
going
sea.
for here.
it's a little
Like,
more stylized.
the
What
kind of
other
more
interactions do you
cell-shaded
think they'll
Mies.
have?
This is interesting.
We hope
I
you're
don't
looking
mind
forward
it here.
Yeah, no, it's really good. It looks really nice. Finally,
Thank you
Egbert
for
can
watching
return.
today's Nintendo Direct so far. Our final
Wait,
announcement-
what if this
final
was that like
announcement.
online
Different, it's not
test?
a game. Here's Mr. Miyamoto to introduce it.
Wait, why is
Okay, let's
Miyamoto
make
here?
People watch.
Okay, this is about me.
Thank you all very much.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
We'll continue to broadcast Nintendo
new
Direct
channel?
presentations, but we're also launching a new channel based
Oh,
on the
I think
concept
you're
of
slightly
delivering
ahead.
information to you.
Ah, yeah.
directly.
Oh, okay.
Oh, an
I
app
won't
Is a
spoil it.
smart
You'll
device
see what it
app
is.
called
Yeah, yeah.
Nintendo Today,
Oh, that's neat.
which
I don't think they
functions
need
like a
this though.
calendar.
Do they have this
In the
much
app, you can
news,
view
or it's
different
like?
Nintendo events.
I don't
We
think
will
they
also
need
be
it, but in
delivering
the
all
same
sorts of
time,
content
like,
about
given the
Nintendo
Switch
games
has a
and
news
characters
app,
every
it's
day.
kind of nice to tie it in with the whole
That's
ecosystem.
true. Yeah.
After the Nintendo
Not to
Direct
mention,
for
if I want to
Nintendo Switch
rewatch
2 on
Nintendo
April
Directs,
2nd,
here's an easy compilation.
That is
News
also
about
true. I
Nintendo
wonder how far
Switch 2
back it's
will be
gonna go. Do you
delivered
think it's
to
gonna go
you
back to
daily
the Wii U?
and directly through the Nintendo Today app
Yeah,
as
they
well.
might forget about that one.
Nintendo Today will be available to download on smart devices later today.
Oh, later today. And do you don't need Switch Online,
Anyone
right?
with a Nintendo account can use the
It
app.
says
so
anyone
please
with a
try it out.
Nintendo account. Yeah.
That's
do
all I
have to
have
log
to
in.
share. I hope you enjoy using Nintendo Today.
Miyamoto has an iPhone.
That's
Oh,
all
okay.
for
So that's
today's
the
Nintendo
that's the
Direct.
presentation.
Thank you for watching.
Really? That was it? It's such a weird last announcement. It's like leave Tomodachi
Yeah.
Life for the end.
Interestingly, like not many, but a few games dated for 2026.
I mean, yeah, I'm not surprised. Like, I think there will be games in like 2027, 2028 that will release. I don't know how many Nintendo
True.
published ones
Obviously,
those will be,
not some
but-
of their bigger games, but they'll
Yeah.
have stuff which will
Yeah.
be cross-gen. I mean,
Mhm.
this stuff will work on Switch too.
Yeah.
Either through back compat or maybe they'll like. I can't imagine them having any enhancements for Tomodachi on Switch 2. It's just not that kind of game that would need it.
I mean, I guess it like I saw it
Mm.
was probably being like upscaled, so you could probably
Yeah, like maybe
run
the
it at
only
native
the only things
1080p.
the only things I could see coming out of like Switch 2 for a game like Tomodachi is like just the output resolution being generally higher and maybe more convenience when navigating the menu in mouse mode. I don't know. I'm reaching
in
here.
mouse mode. I do hope they make a Mario Maker game for Switch 2 because that would be the biggest
that would
thing
be...
with the mouse mode.
I mean, it can never rival the Wii U gamepad in that regard, but in the same time,
Honestly,
it's like...
I remember back when I emulated Mario Maker before I had a Wii U, I kind of, like, retrospectively, I kind of prefer a mouse. I guess it's maybe just for, like, making levels real quick, as a mouse is quite nice. But yeah, both work. Yes, you can see some other people being excited.
Yeah, but that was a little bit of a surprise. I know, like, my brothers constantly talked about the idea of, oh, could they bring back Tomodachi one day? Are they gonna ever do it? Maybe a remaster,
I thought they were never gonna do it.
Like Miitopia, but this is even better. It's not just they're bringing it back; it's a full-blown sequel.
Yeah, I mean, I think if they were to do a remaster and charge full price for it, that would be...
Yeah.
Like, and it's probably also not even going to be full price. I think it's going to be 50, if I had to guess. I guess.
Yeah, I can see that. Or they might mask it by saying it's 60, but Switch 2 games are now 70, so it's not full price.
I guess, yeah, sure. But yeah, that game seems fun. I really want to do a video on that Tomodachi Life game. Like, I remember when I played the original game, that was like so much fun to do a video based on that.
That's gonna take me back quite a bit because playing the game on 3DS was... I love that. That was great. I
sadly don't have my save file that I used in that video anymore.
Ah, yeah.
But, yeah. I can bring back Egbert and kill me. The classic characters. Anywho, yeah, I don't know how much more. I mean, yeah, there was no Deltarune, which is a little surprising. But yeah, everything else is like...
There was no Hollow Knight Silk Song for the 3 people that thought that was going to happen.
Is that thing even still releasing?
I think some people had some hint of optimism because the Steam page was updated like a day ago or something. But that's not the first and only time that the Steam page has been updated and nothing happens.
And Steam page being updated could also mean that they stopped.
Yeah, that's the worst case scenario. I feel like the game will come out someday.
Thank you. Have fun at Saturday night. I might go as well. I don't know. I will see. Wait, it's not even 4 o'clock yet. What are you going for Saturday night already? Don't worry.
Study afternoon.
Study afternoon, more like, yeah. I don't know. I think I'm probably going to go to study night, but we shall see. I'm also kind of tired because I worked on Game Design for like 3. No, not 3. That was when I actually had, like, I could wake up at like 12. I was working on Game Design until like almost 2 in the morning.
Yeah. I was doing some weird stuff with I was creating some renders in Blender where I have Super Mario 64's Mario model kind of walking around. And he throws a block like into this grassy plain, and the cube literally has on all faces just like a picture of my professor randomly. And then he just jumps on top of the cube and kind of sits on it, kind of just looking off into the distance. And like there's a spotlight on the whole thing that makes it look even funnier.
Oh my god, that sounds perfect.
I don't even know what possessed me to make it. It's just like I saw some of the examples in some of the slides and stuff during classes, and I was like, let's make some funnier ones.
I mean, it's kind of like the people making GIFs based on art professors. It's like absolute topology.
I did this thing also where, because like when you click on a course on the student portal and stuff, you see like a banner for it.
Yeah.
And I created my own banner, which shows like the progression of Mario models going up in try count. And then at the very end, you have like just a sphere with 150,000 tries.
Oh, no.
and it just has like my professor's face unwrapped onto it, but it kind of looks like a bit stretched because of how spheres are. So I thought that was funny. Yeah.
Oh, good. Chat, it is time to go back to school. Metroid Prime looks like it drank Prime.
Oh God.
What?
That game looked very nice though. Prime 4.
Yeah, Prime 4 looked really nice. Like, I guess the reason I wasn't like super like cheering while when it was shown is like, yeah, we know about Prime 4, but all of the stuff that's been shown, it like solidifies that that's gonna be a good game.
Yeah. Like, I don't think the game looks bad at all visually. I think it looks, especially for a Switch game, very good, very strong. I don't know why though. I kind of have this lingering feeling in the back of my head of Doom Eternal whenever I look at it.
I mean, for me, it looks just like Prime Remastered, which is perfectly fine.
Yeah, that's a good thing.
Yeah.
That game was really well done.
Yeah.
It kind of looks like they actually did up the ante a little bit though.
Oh, compared to Prime Remastered, yeah.
Yeah, like scene complexity seems drastically increased.
Yeah, I was what I was like saying during the stream was like the points of interest are like really big.
Yeah.
The scale feels very large in general.
I think more interestingly though, not to gawk over the visuals constantly, but the gameplay seems faster. Like the first trailer kind of made me see it just kind of looked like Prime again, which isn't bad, but it was like they didn't change anything. But in this trailer, like some of the combat sections, she looked like she was moving and strafing faster. Which, because I play a lot of Doom, that caught my eye immediately.
Yeah, okay, this is like a combat encounter. Let's see. I don't know. To me, it feels mostly the same speed, but maybe that's just during combat. It's not that different.
It's
wait,
I don't know, like,
can, like
the actual bullet speed and like how she strafes just seems like increased a little bit.
Maybe by a little bit. Yeah, it's possible.
Yeah, something seems a bit more fluid, and I don't know what they've done, but it just it's better. It's an improvement. That's the point.
Yeah, this game's gonna be great.
I'm glad they handed this game back to Retro Studios.
Metroid Other M.
Oh, what Bandai Namco would have done. I mean, I say what Bandai Namco would have done, but they're not a bad studio by any means. They assist with Smash and... Hey,
Yeah,
the one
but
game they showed here actually looked relatively interesting, I'm not gonna lie.
The, oh, which one was that? That was the, like, 2.
It's the, yeah, it's 2.5D Metro. It's the Pac-Man Metroidvania.
Yeah, it's the Pac-Man game. Sorry, I was thinking of the Broom game. Yeah, no, the Pac-Man game. That one also seems really cool. Really cool. I thought that was just like a reference to Pac-Man. I didn't know it was literally like Pac-Man related.
Like I saw the Bandai Namco logo at the beginning, and I thought, okay, they put like a Pac-Man-esque character in a game they're making. This is probably a nod to one of their most popular characters. It's literally a Pac-Man Metroidvania. Yeah. Holy shit!
Yeah, and it's so cool because it feels so Metroid 2. Because like the ball is very similar to the what's the actual upgrade called in Metroid 2? I forget.
Oh, is it the Morph Ball?
Yeah, the Morph Ball is the normal one, but like in Metroid 2, you also get like the.
Yeah, I can't remember the name off the top of my head.
Stick to walls and ceilings and all that. But yeah, this seems very cool as well.
You can phase shift and combine with Puck to explore areas you couldn't reach.
It's so funny, it's just randomly like a Pac-Man.
Yeah.
The creatures inhabiting this world will prove hostile.
Yeah, this is cool.
When facing imposing enemies.
Yeah, like, I think
they definitely have like a lot less stuff to show these days. Like from themselves, which again makes sense. Most of their stuff is probably targeting Switch 2 at this point.
Yeah, that's gonna be next week.
But I think what they showed here was fine and well within line of expectations. Like I made my unrealistic list yesterday, Just
I read through
with
that
a
one.
bunch of first-party remasters that were probably never going to happen.
I mean, for Zelda, I'm still holding out hope.
He's still holding
For
out hope.
Princess
That
and
Switch
Wind Waker.
2's Direct is next week. Switch 2 is gonna release maybe in June. Let's take a guess here, gander.
I think June is pretty realistic. Yeah.
And then they're gonna have a Direct right after Switch 2 launches for Switch 1. That's definitely gonna happen. And they're gonna announce the Zelda remasters.
Yes. And they're also going to announce Nintendo Land and Devil's Third.
Yeah, Devil's Third is definitely gonna happen.
In the same direct as Hollow Knight Silk Song. Yeah,
I do have to wonder. I do have to wonder though, what they are gonna have for Zelda at Switch 2's launch year, because Tears of the Kingdom was a late Switch 1 game.
I mean, yeah, but
They
it's
can't
still,
have another big Zelda game ready.
That was 2023, wasn't it? Or was it 2024?
No, it was May 2023.
I mean,
But there's no way they can have something in 2 years.
okay, yeah, that's
Like
true.
a new big game. I mean,
That's
like,
true.
so I don't know what they're gonna have
A
in
new
terms of
Warriors
Zelda
game,
in the
maybe?
first year.
That could be possible.
Could be.
Because they also can't
Mario.
really do a 2D thing.
Mario's like the obvious.
Yeah, new
There's
big
an
3D
obvious
Mario game.
elephant in the room, and it's not Mario
It's not
Wonder.
Elephant Mario.
Here, one interesting thing I did see going around online to do with Mario was, now I don't know how true some of this stuff is and how much validity and weight this has,
People saying Galaxy.
but the
3.
idea of them having 2 3D Mario games at the launch year,
What?
yeah,
How
I don't
does that
know.
work?
I don't know. My brother had an interesting idea with that, which is one of them is literally Galaxy 2 finally.
Well, it's just a remaster of Galaxy 2?
Yeah. However, I don't know why I don't see that happening. First of all, because they kind of don't want to put themselves in competition with themselves.
Yeah.
And not just that, Nintendo notoriously hates Galaxy 2. So I keep telling my brother that, like, they don't like Galaxy 2. But he wants it really bad to see Galaxy 2.
I mean, I wouldn't complain about Galaxy 2 either, but there is very little chance at this point.
I'd rip it open. Because like I mod Galaxy religiously, so
I mean, you have Galaxy 1. You can do some stuff.
yeah. Well, I mean, Galaxy 1, pretty much most things remain intact, except inside the file system, they removed any of the beta files. So, like, Home Planet isn't in the files anymore.
No.
But it doesn't matter, it's in the original game, so.
Yeah.
Weirdly enough, one thing that I think is left over is the Life Up Shroom. There's an old version of the Life Up Shroom. Which isn't even a Life Up Shroom. It looks like a 3D rendition of the Life Meter.
Oh yeah.
Funnily enough.
A good few years ago, I saw like a video on this like unused stuff in Galaxy and Galaxy 2.
The thing is, though, it's unfinished. What that Life Meter looks like. I actually modeled a finished version of it and released it once.
Of course.
That was fun. Just finding that. It's just like, wait, why is there a file with a similar name to the Life Shroom, but it's not used? What is this?
Oh yeah, I wanted to check this.
Oh yeah, are they gonna have that?
Is it gonna be Rhythm Paradise? Actually, yeah.
Yeah, the EU name parity, or because these days they kind of like homogenize everything, and they generally pick the American one. Generally, there are exceptions where they pick the European one. No Kirby Planet Robobot though. That's the weirdest one, because I heard a lot of talks about that.
I also think like Kirby just made sense. Maybe it's gonna be
Yeah,
Switch 2, though? Yeah, I don't know.
That would be interesting. Like, in the same time, Kirby doesn't really need more hardware
oh, no,
grunt,
Rhythm
but
Paradise. Yeah, they still have the different names. Rhythm
oh,
Paradise
they
and
kept
Mirror.
the names.
Yeah.
Hmm. That's actually pretty cool.
Yeah. Tomodachi Life 2, let's go. So Kirby Planet Robobot is a Switch 2 launch title then.
Interesting.
Maybe, but I don't think so.
I definitely think also this game sharing thing they've done. Like, first off, it has kind of to do with them pushing more for actually offering certain online services and services on their consoles.
Yeah, like more
which
software
they're definitely
stuff.
like they're leaning into it more, and I think with Switch 2 they're gonna like go full on with it.
Yeah, I really hope Switch 2 is gonna be like fully focused on system software, because like they don't want to do a big departure in terms of hardware, which is totally fine, but they can do some fun stuff with software again. Please, Nintendo, I want my 3DS home screen back.
Please. But yeah, it was the game sharing definitely also has to tie in with Switch 2. Like I don't know, say you have a friend that gets Switch 2, you have a Switch 1, but that friend didn't particularly get into the Switch 1 generation, but wants to start getting into some of the games and stuff. It's a great entry point for like people to access the Switch 1 library from people they know who have those games.
Yeah.
And then kind of be more inclined to get Switch 2 games of similar franchises and stuff like that.
There is no Deltarune, there is no Silk Song, and there is no Queen of England.
But I think yeah, it was definitely interesting, that announcement. I think they went in a bit, like they talked about it a little bit weirdly initially.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like I don't know why they were calling it like virtual game, like game cartridge share. That's not what it was. Like, I know they're trying to put like a Nintendo-ified spin on it, or kind of like look.
Yeah, I like the way the menu looks.
Yeah, that it does look clean. I like that. But it's literally game sharing, which that's a good thing. But why did they explain it like that initially? I initially thought like they were gonna make the MiG Switch real, and they were selling a physical product where you could dump your Switch 1 physical games to a single card.
Okay, no, that I did not think. But what
I was going to go insane for a minute.
What I thought that this was at first was like, this would be way cooler. Would be you can stick in a physical game and then download that game to your system, and then as long as it's the same account, you'd be able to use that local download of the physical game cartridge.
Yeah, like PlayStation and Xbox consoles, where you get a disc and you have to download the game to the drive, I guess, right? Although that's a bit different because that's a hardware requirement.
Yeah, that's just because the disc only has an installer. Here, it's just like you download the game digitally to your account, and then like that physical
and then
game
you
won't
can
work
take
anymore.
the cartridge.
Yeah, and then you don't have to use the cartridge anymore.
Yeah. But no, again, game sharing, that's fine.
Yeah, this is fine. Like, it's not as big as a game changing feature as that.
Funnily enough, my brother's probably gonna have to talk to my cousin, because my cousin recently got a Switch for Christmas. Yeah, shocker right now this year.
I mean, yeah, why not? You know, great game library.
Good time to get
cheap games.
My brother signed in with his account on my cousin's Switch, so he could access all of my brother's games. But now he can just remove the account and share the very specific games my cousin wants to play, I guess.
Yeah.
And stuff like it. Again, it kind of streamlines a few things there.
Yeah, in the trailer, it shows you can play after the download is ready. So you do need to still download the game. I was not fully I didn't get that. I was like, how does it do that? But yeah, it's just.
I'm really glad that is the case, because if you could only borrow games from friends by streaming it from their console, that would be abysmal.
But that wouldn't even work, because what if that friend then goes, "Oh, I want to play on my system," you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So no, again, they literally just pulled a Steam, I guess you could call it.
Yeah, kind of. It's a nice feature.
Do PlayStation and Xbox have anything like this?
I have no idea. Again, I have not used a Xbox or PlayStation newer than the 7th generation.
Like, Xbox might have it. I wouldn't put it past them. The only problem is nobody owns an Xbox. But I would see Sony being the type not to do this.
Yeah.
Buy our single-player narrative game. Trust us, guys. It's really fun.
Frame rate. Ooh, that frame rate. I'm just kind of looking through the sizzle reel. Because yeah, I was
Can't
still
wait
like you
to
were
see
still
the,
explaining this while these games were going on, so I didn't really pay much attention to these games.
Yeah. Can't wait to see a remaster of The Last of Us Part 2 coming to PC in
Yeah,
like...
no, it's The Last of Us Part 2.
Yeah,
Oh,
The
wait,
Last
what
of
were
Us
they-
Part 2 remaster. Yeah,
Yeah, they
Part
already
2
made
remastered
remastered.
is coming. So what they did was, it's like this. This is the whole debacle with The Last of Us stuff. You have The Last of Us, on PS3, right?
Yeah,
then you have The
then
Last of Us remastered on PS4,
Yeah.
right?
And
That
then-
game has back compat on PS5.
Yeah, so you
but
can
then
play
they
that
made
one,
The
right?
Last of Us remake on
No,
PS5.
no, The Last of Us Part 1 is the official name.
Yeah, it's the official name, but it's a remake.
It's a remake. Which
And
looks
then The
worse.
Last of Us Part 2 launched on PS4, has a PS5 upgrade for 60 FPS, but it's still got 4K checkerboard. And then they made The Last of Us Part 2 remastered, which is the same as the PS5 upgrade of the PS4 game, just native 4K instead of the checkerboarded one.
Yeah.
And they added some multiplayer factions mode that I think about 2 people played.
Didn't they cancel that?
Yeah,
Oh,
they were making a whole game,
Yeah,
but
then
then
they
they just,
cancelled it and
whatever
dumped
they
it in
had left, they dumped it into the remaster, pretty much.
I wonder what they're gonna call the remake of Last of Us Part 2 on PS6.
But now it's coming to PC.
Oh, cool.
I think it's releasing, if I remember correctly, on April 3rd, which is really bad timing because the Switch 2 presentation is the day before. Nobody's gonna care.
Oh, is it on April 2nd? I thought it was on April 4th. The Switch 2 presentation.
Is it? No, it's the 2nd of April because they had the American dating thing
Oh,
where
yeah,
it's
yeah, that was
04.
right.
I remember my brother and I seeing that and we were like, that's really close by,
Yeah.
4th of February.
Yeah.
And then we realized we're watching Nintendo of America.
I did the same thing, but I was watching UK, I think. I'm
that's
actually
even
not
weirder
sure.
than
Yeah, like it also had that date system. Maybe I just
because
got
in
that
the
wrong.
UK they have the normal times.
I don't know. Maybe I was watching Nintendo of America. I don't fully remember. Oh, actually, yeah, that wasn't a live stream, was it? I might have just opened that on Nintendo of America then, yeah.
Yeah, it was just a video.
And I still did a live stream for it. Let's go. But yeah, I think that's probably going to be enough for the stream today because, like, yeah, cool direct, good stuff. But I don't think we need to go through the entire thing again. Oh, Tomodachi Life. Oh, beautiful. My beloved. Oh, I want to play this.
Yeah, it's
Something
actually
that they-
really
yeah.
cool that game's coming.
Yeah, they don't have a hotel anymore, so you can probably like decorate their rooms a bit more, like their houses. And you have the dream bits and all that. Yeah, that's cool. And then the
I do
Nintendo
like
app.
the new little town, what it looks like. It
Yeah,
looks,
yeah. Like you can give them like individual houses, like a little bit more like Animal Crossing.
yeah. I hope they keep it like kind of as. I mean, given that there's that one dream sequence with the massive me,
Oh
they'll
yeah, that's gonna
probably
be
keep
silly
it
as
as
well. Yeah.
goofy. Yeah.
This might also be the same team that did the Miitopia remake. I'm not entirely sure.
Could be. I think it was Grezzo that did that, right?
No, I wonder.
Or was it?
did
Or was it Good Feet? I don't remember. Let me check.
I'm not quite sure who worked on this either, but yeah, this seems cool.
Tomodachi Life, living the dream.
Yeah, it was Grezzo that did it.
Yeah, okay. So I don't know. I don't think they say who made this.
I hope that the Mii Maker itself is as robust as
I hope so too. But it seems like it has some more features because you can do like the hair, for example, like the tips up different colors for this character, for this Mii. So I think there. I mean, yeah, some of this stuff already, like some of these hairstyles were not in the original Mii.
Yeah.
In the Mii Maker that currently exists.
because the best Mii Maker that exists, I think that's the best reason to get Miitopia Switch is literally the Mii Maker. You can make literally anything. There's some insane stuff there.
Yeah.
In the trailer, we saw Mii characters living on an island out at sea.
Oh, this seems great.
What kinds of
I want
interactions
to play
do you
this.
think they'll have?
I thought this is what I'm most excited about at the end of the day.
We hope you're looking
Yep.
forward to it.
Oh, this is great. Anywho, I think it's probably time to end the stream because I don't want to yap on for too much longer. Whoops.
Yep.
So yeah. Thank you all for watching. This was a good direct. Next week, hopefully another good direct, and hopefully I can stream the one next week. I really hope so. Yeah. Thank you all a ton for watching, and I will see you all next time. Goodbye.